In today's video, I am showing you how I go about installing microlocs on short hair. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're new, I'm Shama from Happy Living Now, where we take on a holistic approach to helping you design a life that you love. As you could already tell from the thumbnail and the title of this video, in today's video I am showing you how I go about installing microlocs on short hair. Now, in case you do not know the backstory on my microlocs journey, I'll go ahead and link all of the videos in that series so you can feel free to check them out. But for those of you who may have been around for a while, you may already know that my hair at the back of my head has grown in or has been growing in, and I have promised in a couple of my videos that I would go ahead and show you guys how to actually install microlocs on short hair once I was ready to do that. So I will say at the point of making this video, I am about a few days off from my 1-year lock anniversary, and I am so excited. So I figured it's a good enough time to try and install the new locks back there. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and get done today. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. All right, so as you can see, this is my hair. Let me bring you up a little bit. So this is my hair. I just finished interlocking my hair sometime last week. So it's freshly interlocked. Okay. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that up in a band. So that is away. Ooh, it's so hot. I am burning. Okay, I am hot. So if you see me sweating in this video, you know what's up. All right. So my hair is off. Let me give you a quick turn around so you can see. This is what we're gonna be working on right here, right? So this is what we're gonna be working on. So you can see that the hair is it's short. All right. So we're gonna see how we can work with it, but I have a feeling we can work with it. Okay, so yeah, as you guys know, you know how it works already. I have my handy dandy mirror here so that I can see the back of my head, and I have my water that I'm gonna spritz the back of my head and take down this twist. All right, so I'm just gonna do that quickly and I'll come back when everything is done. All right, so I have taken down the twist back there, and all right, I'm gonna have to angle you guys a bit. All right, so now I'm gonna try to work on my hair, and as I go through, I guess I'll walk you guys through what I'm doing, or if you can't hear me when I talk, I'll try to voice over. All right, so my hair is parted, or my twists are taken down, and as you can see, the hair is pretty much grown in a good bit, although it's much more dense in the middle here than on the sides. But I'm gonna try to work with it anyways because I believe I'm able to work with it. So I'm gonna work with it. So I'm gonna try to take or make my partings down, because that's why it's easier to keep the parting straight down. Like that. So it's easier to make sure that the parting is in sync. And then I can easily clip my hair away. All right, so as far as the length of my hair goes, I haven't measured, but estimate wise, I'm gonna say certain parts of my hair, like on the outer part, probably an inch, maybe a little more than an inch, and then in the middle of my hair, of my head at the back, I would say maybe 2 inches. So we're working on here the length of maybe between 1 to 3 inches max, okay? And that's an average because I have not measured my hair. I mean, I could measure it, but I'm guesstimating it's about between 1 to 3 inches of length in various parts of my head. Okay, so we have my vertical row, and then I'm just gonna separate this. Like that. And I'm gonna try to see if I can get 3 rows at the back of my head. Now, I am not doing it too small because I know the perimeters of my hair, especially at the back of my head, the hair is very thin and fine. So I definitely do not want to install the locks too small back there. And I don't mind installing it as big as I can possibly get it, but also to make sure the size is consistent with the rest of my head. So at most, I'm gonna try to get 3 rows, horizontal rows at the back of my head, and the hair is gonna be parted very big, or at least as big as I can get it to keep the parts consistent. So this is my first part. So we're gonna comb through that. So what I'm gonna do is, because my hair is longer here, I'm gonna start off braiding in 3. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but I'm taking my hair, braiding in 3. And then I'm gonna combine and braid in 2 and twist the twists. Okay, so as you can see, I have one lock installed. All right, so that's one lock. All right, so second lock, same thing. Start off in 3. And then I'm gonna twist. All right, and then the last one of the first row. Alright, so as you can see, I've installed my first 3, and the length of my hair, again, like I said, is different in certain parts of my hair, but I've installed my first 3 locks at the back. So I'm gonna keep doing that, and because this part of my hair, like I said, as you can see here, it's so much shorter than the rest, I might install it differently. And if I am installing it different than the 3 braids and then the twist, I will come back on and show you. But there is another step that even after I'm done with this that I go ahead and do. So I will be back on camera to show you guys either the next way you can install your locks or the next step that I take after this. So I will be back. All right guys, so I'm done, and I'm gonna give you a close-up of what my hair is looking like. Okay, so this is how thin parts of my hair is. You see that? I don't know if you could actually see how thin that is. See? Compared to this one. So you could tell the difference. Can you guys see that? Let me see. I want to make sure that you guys can see that. Yes, okay. So you can see how thin, or the difference in my hair. Okay, so that's the density I'm working with in my hair. You can see that this strand is much thinner than this strand. So again, it seems like part of the problem still exists. as to why I cut my hair in the first place. So pray for me, y'all. Pray for me that my hair grows and that I find a solution, and that I'm able to obtain maximum density in all areas of the back of my head. Okay, so just pray for your girl. All right, so now that all my locks is installed, I'm gonna show you the next step that I do to make sure these locks stay in, and that's something I usually do, especially on short locks, and I would recommend that you do that if you're using twist or the 3-strand and twist method, that you do the next step to ensure that your locks do not slip out. Okay, so I'm going to show you that right now. All right, so the next step, you may have already figured it out, but the next step is to go ahead and interlock your hair. That just makes sure that the new locks that you've installed doesn't slip out as you go throughout the days, especially when you wash. You want to make sure that that doesn't slip out. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're interlocking the roots to prevent slippage. I think I'm gonna use both of these. This is a plastic yarn needle that I used, and just file it down to size and cut it down a little bit. So I'm gonna use this for the extremely short ones. And this is a metal yarn needle that I used to actually install my locks, and I used that and bent it and open up the eye a little bit so that my locks can fit through. So these are the two that I'm gonna work with. So let's see, where do I start? All right, so let's see. Start on the extremely short one back there. Push this through. Let's see if I can use the needle on hairpin. Alright, so I'll give it one loop, and that might be enough. Alright, so we're gonna try this one. Alright, so the first one was quite a bit difficult to do. I'm going to show you again how to do that. Push this in. Okay. Alright, then I go this way. And alright. Okay, and that's interlocked. Alright guys, so that's how I go ahead installing microlocs on short hair. Again, technically I'm a couple days away from my 1-year lock anniversary, so it's going to be interesting to see the difference between installing some new locks 1 year into my lock journey, because you can see these have already been so long, and then the newly installed locks. So it's going to be interesting to see the difference between the two sets of locks and how they compare to each other. But that's how I go about installing microlocs on short hair. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, or video requests, you know what to do. Drop them down in the comment section below. I am planning my content calendar, so it would be nice if you guys could drop a few ideas as to other content you'd like to see on this channel apart from here. But I thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay blessed, and I will see you guys next time.